back since 2017. I always do my duties given by my teachers on time and help them during their school events. I'm also the secretary of Tamil Club SMK Bandar Tasik Kesuma. Moreover, I'm really active in curriculum and co-curriculum activities organized by my school. I always participate in many school events and competitions. Last year, I joined the short video competition which was organized by Utusan Melayu last year. My school got the first prize in that national level competition. During the year 2018, I also participated in Carnival Bahasa Tamil which was held in SMK Jalan Bukit. I got the second prize in the district level competition, especially in the public speaking competition. In addition, last year also I participate in choral speaking competition in district level. Even though my school can't give the best among the rest, it was a wonderful experience for me. Besides this, I also find interest in studies too. Last year, I sat for my PT3 examination and successfully got 8A1E. That's all for my introduction. Thank you. The book that I chosen. Hobby is a fruitful work done in spare time. Hobbies make life more meaningful and enjoyable. Reading is my hobby. I read storybooks, novels, magazines and newspapers. They enrich my knowledge and experience. By reading, I also increase my skill of speaking and experience as it enriches my vocabulary and word power. I have a good collection of my own books. For example, I have read Iliana and Puck, which was written by Rainbow Rowell. I also have read The Girl in Room 105, which was written by Chetan Bhagat. I also have read Girl, a novel, which was written by Black Nelson. And I also have read Numbers 2, The Chaos, which was written by Rachel White. I have read 300 books, 180 for English and 120 for Malay books. One book that will always be my favorite is The Girl Against the Universe. Can I explain more about this book? The Girl Against the Universe is written by Paula Stokes. I strongly believe that this book is really amazing because it has a great summary and a beautiful story. I believe I got this book last year during the Big Bad Wolf Book Carnival. I really want to pick up this book by myself because it is advertised as sport fiction novel. And it's really my thing. I love sports, but that's not the main focus of that novel. So basically, this book is about a girl named Megua. She has experienced a lot of things that has caused her to feel unlucky. She does a lot of rituals and 5-second checks to help herself cope. The thing that everything has started was Megua was involved in a car accident in which her father, uncle and her elder brother died, and she just survived with minor injuries. This really made her to feel the bad vibes and continue her to feel the sense of bad luck when she's around a massive group of people and can cause them to be hurt. This kind of attitude of Megua got terrible when a roller coaster carried off from its track. Megua was the only person to escape with small scratches, and everyone else in the car had a very serious injuries and some people has admitted in the hospital. This situation made her to go to the trauma stage of her life, which is really terrible. Megua's mother was really sad and worried with her abnormal attitude. She decided to send her to a therapist where Megua can find a solution for her unlucky stay. The first therapy session was at summer, a day before the school starts. And yeah, this was the first time where Megwa was about to go to school because she will pretty prefer to stay at home rather than going out like other teenage girls. She really wants to avoid the connection between peoples, which can make her to feel comfortable by not worrying about the other peoples around her. At the first therapy session, Megwa saw a boy and she was actually nice and jovial with her. He was about to go to the next section. They formed an unlikely friendship because the reader will think that Megwa will really bond with someone very quickly. But yeah, she ended up with a very strong bond with the strange boy. During her tennis section at school, she met the strange boy again and realized that he was the one who's going to help her in tennis. The boy was introduced with the character Jody by the writer Paula Strauss. Jody was a kind of celebrity figure, and Megwa don't know about that he was an aspiring tennis player. She figured out it during one of their training section at school. Jodia and Megwa help each other to grow and literally fall in love for each other. I love the character development in the story. The story also went on with some senses where both of them help each other to grow, to overcome their weakness so that they can achieve their specific goal. My favorite character is Megwa. Megwa was really unique and someone who is definitely stand out from the narrators out there. She starts out in the story being very compulsive about her rituals, her checks, and her good luck charms, and quite paranoid about the accidents that happening around her. The little thing that she does, like knocking the wood for 3 times, reciting a Chinese prayer for 8 times, that activities really breathe life into her character. Paula Strauss, the author, does an amazing job showing the reader then telling that the extent of Megwa's paranoia. Along the way throughout the therapy section and the assignments, Megwa gives herself to get rid of her fear of inadvertently getting people hurt comes along friendship and romance. Megwa will rather sacrifice loneliness to ensure other people's safety in the beginning of the story. But as she starts to come out from her shell and reach out to people, she starts realizing how valuable having people by your side is. Of course, the process comes along slowly, but the end results are totally worth it. Her friendship with Jane and Pen and their support for her really warmed my heart. I learned that we don't always to put a facade, let others in and effectively communicate with us when we are facing a tough challenge or a bad time. We might be surprised at how much their support will help us. Moreover, don't conclude our life before a miracle happens. People can do anything to win our faith. Life seems to have a huge turnaround if we are willing to meet people and be happy every day. Honestly, Girl Against the Universe had pretty much everything I look for contemporaries. Amazing character development, great friendship, the sweetest romance ever, a sweet, superb family relationship, a refreshing characters that just simply breathe life. I could not help but cheer of Megwa and Jody as they overcome their problems in the end of the story. My heart ached for them just as it filled up with hope when certain things happened. Despite them quite having a different life experience than them, I could really empathize with what they are going through in their life. How could I not give such a rating to this incredible book? I hope I gave such many information about my favorite book, The Girl Against the Universe. Thank you so much. No. Okay, thank you. Can I end the meeting? Okay, thank you. This is the racial riots of 1969 should be a lesson for the multiracial people in the country to recognize the importance of staying united in order to maintain peace and live in a harmony state. Based on Professor Dr. Teo Kok Siong, the May 13th strategy is a true reminder of the Malay proverb, kalah jadi abu, menang jadi arang.